Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And I must apologize that I'm very, very late this evening, but I still continue to have family issues because you guys know my mom passed away. And then sometimes there are siblings that just doesn't want to play right or act right. But we're not talking about that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be for another live stream. Tonight, we're going to be talking about stop trying to be like a rapper, an athlete. That's right. Or an influencer. Get assets, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about it tonight, and some of you are going to say, what the hell is he talking about? And welcome. No gear yet, but we're still saying check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here once again. And 2 minutes in, please smash that like button. Why? So the YouTube gods know that we have people in the house. And that's what we have to do around here. This subject matter today, I was not able to prepare for, but we're going to make it happen still. I didn't have a trailer. So therefore, let me know who received notification from YouTube that we were having a live stream today. And also, I wasn't able to send out an email as well. So I want to thank everybody who is here tonight and patiently waited for the live stream to start. First up, Professor Auntie Val is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only chat. That's right. If you're watching the channel and you can't chat, there's a reason why. You have to have an icon next to your name, just like Professor Auntie Val. And she has her taglines, ladies and gentlemen. And it says, good evening, fam, with the heart, with the support and strength. There we have it. Thank you so much for being here, Professor Auntie Val in the house. And our newest member of the channel is here as well. He had joined us last week on a live stream, and it was awesome. You guys got to check out that live because he was dropping gems along the way, telling you what he was investing in and what he wanted to do. And he's here. G code 410. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream with the members only chat. And he says, good evening, SSN. And with the 100%, that's what I like to see. We do it. We do it here 100, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, thank you for being here, G code. And Moses Tillman's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And nice to see you with the icon, of course. And he says, good evening, SSN fam. Okay, I know that's the first part of his tagline. Where's the rest of it? Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. And that's what we're talking about here. All right. So we're going to be bringing some stuff up to it. And Victor Marrero's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And he has the icon next to his name for the members only chat tonight. Everybody else, you guys can watch. But if you want to get in this chat room, you have to become a member of the channel, not a subscriber, but a member of the channel, showing the love and support. That's what it is. And he has his tagline here. Hello, all. Let's do this. That's right. We make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. And we're about to talk about a topic that is near and dear to me. Auntie Val says she got it. Oh, right. That's a good thing. I got it. Oh, my. We have Moses Tillman saying he got it as well. Victor Marrero says, no YouTube notification today. He was getting it for weeks. I thought he was in the pool now where they were sending out to him all the time. He was like getting it every week. Man, disappointing in that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this subject matter tonight. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but let me know what you guys think about this, because this subject matter is one for the ages. This is how social media got out of control. And some people may not even understand what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the way things look. All right. So let me start off the first things first. All right. Let me just go with the things that people don't like to hear. So, rappers, athletes, influencers. The first things people don't like to hear is the standards. When somebody has a lot of money, they have no reason to flaunt. They have no reason to go and buy stuff that goes down in value. No reason whatsoever, because that's not how they made their money, right? Easy come, easy go, though, that you might want to use. And they also have no reason to create courses. They have no reason to say, I need your money. You get when I'm going with all this, right? So, rappers, athletes, and influencers, what are they doing? You know, we got to have the jewelry around the neck, the wrist, the watches, the clothes, the vacations, the trips. So, hey, I'm sitting in first class this time. All right, got to do all that. But don't be like them, because those things that I just talked about, those are not assets, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's the bottom line. Now, let me get to something that's near and dear to my heart about this. So you guys know all these people are flashing the jewelry on the watches and the jewelry around the neck. Okay, let's just get real. You guys don't even realize half of these clowns are out here renting the stuff. All right. The other half are buying jewelry that isn't even diamonds. And even if it was diamonds, does it really matter? It doesn't. But the point I'm trying to make is successful people don't have to do that, because there's no reason to do that. Because all those items, the jewelry and all that, that somebody goes, hey, it's 40 G's, but they got their watch laced in it. You guys may not know, but that devalues the actual watch. All right. Nobody's going to buy that watch for 25 grand after you done bedazzled it. Okay. That's not how it works. So I suggest you do a little bit of homework and find out what the hell's going on. But again, that is what's going on. And you guys are out here going hip, hip, hooray, and acting like you got to listen to these clowns. Now, what I meant by rappers, athletes, and influencers, what I really mean is, instead of using money to go buy assets that pay you, going out there, getting your first apartment. Like, for instance, there's people walking around spending $100,000 for cars and jewelry, right? Instead of going down to get $100,000 of stocks, or potentially putting down $100,000 and buying an apartment complex, or any other, starting a business, buying a franchise, whatever the case may be. But you know money is coming in, and even if you lose all of your money, you still have streams of revenue coming in from your investment that you originally made. So we talk about it here all the time. Get your free stocks and get all that down below. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to load anything up, so none of that's going to be available tonight until after this live stream. Maybe I'll even do it during the live stream. But all right, G code 410. He chimes in and says facts. That's right. It is facts. Exactly. Thank you so much. Moses Tillman, no Migos chains here. I love it. Exactly. No Migos chain anywhere. Exactly. Preach, boss. Hey, fam. Vanessa Kama Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream, where it's members only chat. And I'm very happy that you're here tonight. So the point I'm trying to get at is, you guys, you're out here looking at this stuff and you're thinking, to be successful, I have to go get all these things. Go get that $200,000, $300,000 car. Go down to see Jacob the jeweler and get my stuff bedazzled. I got to go down here and go get this $1 million house, all that. And you're sitting there not realizing that's all a waste of freaking money. Those are all expenses. That's it. And then, of course, we know the SSN Nation is in the house. You guys already know the stats. What you guys don't know is, who are new here, that the average millionaire, the one who doesn't bedazzle, doesn't go out here and get the $200,000, $300,000 car, because why? They're sitting there like it's your neighborhood, because their average price of their home is only $425,000, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you heard me. You hearing me? $425,000 is the average millionaire's home. They don't have to show off because their money is sitting, well, stocks, real estate, crypto, something you can't see, but they're sitting there comfortably being able to do everything that they want to do. Anytime, any day, any place, anywhere they can be on the planet. All right. So what I mean by not being an athlete. Oh, and by the way, I'll get into something real quick here. I'm gonna do this. I would have had this queued up already. Not average. NFL athletes, for instance, right? I'm trying to get their average time in the league. It's like 3.5, 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you want to know, it's 3.5, 4 years. I don't know the real number, but we're about to find out because I just Googled it. All right. You guys know how we do facts around here. So therefore, you can't be acting stupid later. Okay. Let's just keep things real. There it is. 3.3. All right. 3.3. This is NFL. All right. Keep in mind, every league has a different average, right? But that's 3 years. That's one contract. That's their first contract when you might be $2 million, $3 million. But you know what they do? They go out there and get that $1 million house, the $300,000, $400,000 car, go buy the jewelry, another $200,000, $300,000, go out here and go, okay, I'm going to buy mom's pad, $500K. Next thing you know, they already spent $1 million before the ink dried on the contract. And not any time did their advisors say, hey, man, why don't you go over here and get $100,000 worth of dividend stocks? So then that way, you know, this one's earning 10% or 12% or 15%. You know, you got $15,000 a year coming in regardless of what happens to you. Now, some of you might say, hey, that's not a lot, Eric. But I'm going to tell you what, when you go broke after 3 years after you're out the league, which is a high number for whether it's NFL, NBA, or anybody else, you're going to wish you had that $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 coming in. So that's what I don't understand. And you guys running around out here acting like the best thing is listening to these influencers, watching all these athletes and rappers just buy stuff like it's water. That's not you. That's not you. And they all have to sell their stuff when they retire, ladies and gentlemen, because why? They don't make the same amount of money because they didn't buy assets. Not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them. Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. All right. These guys were investing. Magic Johnson. All these guys were sitting there saying, hey, while I'm playing, man, I don't know what can happen. Let me start investing in some businesses, some companies. Let me buy some stocks. Let me buy some shares. And look, they're fine. MJ has his Jordan brands. Junior Bridgman, of all people that people have never even heard of, is the richest NBA player who was a role player for the Milwaukee Bucks in the 70s. Okay, you guys don't know nothing about that because while the big boys, Lou Alcindor, otherwise known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robinson's playing with them, getting the big bucks, he was taking his little bit of money and investing in Burger Kings, in franchises. He built 1, 2, 3, 20. Now he owns a group. That group brings in billions of dollars a year. He's worth more than MJ. You guys don't know nothing about that because you want to earn everything quick and fast. Well, you can't do it quick and fast, ladies and gentlemen, when you're ordinary citizens. But I'll be goddamn. How are you going to have $2, $3, $5, $10, $20 million and all you got is cars, jewelry, giving it off in the clubs, doing the Allen Iverson thing? Come on now. That's not you. You're an OC. So the odds of you getting 2, 3, 5, 10 million ain't going to be by sports. Not going to be by rapping on music. So therefore, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You're going to have to earn it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what we do here. And that's why we have such great people here at the SSN Nation, investors and everything else. I want to see what everybody's saying since I've been going off here lately. All right? Because we got the love in the house. What's good, sis? Here we go. Moses, 401k stocks are items that you can't see. Exactly, Moses Tillman. And that's, again, the point I'm trying to make. While these guys are out here, influencers alike, they're not telling people, hey, you know what? I'm making money off of you because you're watching me go down the red carpets, watching me wearing all this nice fit and gear, watching me go to the jewelry store and buy this jewelry and watches and doing all this stuff and buying these cars at the Lamborghini dealership and Porsche dealership. Oh, yeah. But so what? You're watching them, you're paying them, and they're flaunting all this stuff. But now you're not sitting there going, well, how are they making money? One famous family keeping up with the Kardashians has never done a damn thing. You just been watching their story for 10 years. Meanwhile, they're all damn near billionaires because you were watching them, influencers, watching what they're doing. That's not the program, ladies and gentlemen. Sure, it works. They got there, but that doesn't mean that's the program for you. What you need is assets because you don't need millions of dollars. You just need to have a substantial amount of thousands of dollars coming in. That's it. It could be $30,000 a year, $50,000 a year. It's all good when you own your house after you paid it off, or because you said, hey, I'm going to Punta Cana, buy me something, and then I'm going to use my equity and buy me something else. And now I got, in 2 moves, you could potentially have $100,000 a year coming in for the rest of your life. 2 moves and less than $70,000 out of pocket. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get there, we got you. Now, let me see what else is going on here after I've been running my mouth. I heard that Mary J Blige didn't have money for a rent after a divorce. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. That's right. The woman that was the queen of R&B, queen of soul, Mary J. She's on stage at the best Super Bowl, in my opinion, halftime show ever. Others say Prince, others say MJ, but nonetheless, I think it was the best one ever. But then maybe I'm biased. I'm a California kid. But anyhow, exactly. Getting a divorce, has no money. Exactly. TLC, making hits, no money. Have to file bankruptcy because of the record industry, because your upfront money is a loan in reality. And while you're out here flaunting and now you're trying to sell that stuff, guess what? You bought it for 100, but the dealer says, dude, this stuff is all bedazzled. That was nice. You bought it for 100, but I can only give you 30. That's how it's going, ladies and gentlemen. That's the dirty little stories that you guys don't know about while you're out here trying to be like these other people. That's not how you sustain life. That was temporary. That's why rappers are broke. That's why athletes are broke in a short time span. After their deal goes, nobody re-signs them. Now, all of a sudden, 8 years later, all money's gone. But they could have used just one time, said, hey, let me go over here and spend $150,000 and start this business, or 150. You know what I'm trying to say, like Nipsey Hussle. Anybody don't know that he's California kid too, Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues, ladies and gentlemen. Buy the damn buildings. Get your assets. Get the rent coming in. Get money coming in while you sleep. All right. Mary should own multiple properties. It's crazy. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. How many millions of dollar deals, record deals did she sign? You would have thought, being in New York, all you had to do was pick up any $1 million property when she first started. It'd be worth $20 million right now. And she would have revenue coming in because people would be paying $20,000 a month to live there. Incredible. Incredible. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And in case you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, he has the icon next to his name. But if you're new here, this is Mr. Cool right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's his name right here. So I just want to let you know he's in the house. He says, hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. His tagline. And he says, let's make some money. That's what we're trying to do here. But first, I have a lot to talk about tonight. Mr. Penix, Mr. Cool, we got to talk about this because people are out here trying to be like rappers, trying to be like influencers, trying to be like athletes. But you're an ordinary citizen, and the athletes, the untold story is they're broke 4 years after they retire, ladies and gentlemen, after having millions. Not just 50,000, not just 200,000, multiple millions, ladies and gentlemen. So if they can't sustain their lifestyle after having tens of millions of dollars in a lot of instances, do you really think you're going to be able to maintain your lifestyle by having $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 coming in? I don't think so. So therefore, that's why we have to talk about always getting assets, ladies and gentlemen. Always. All right, let's see. Auntie Val showing up the hearts. Professor Auntie Val. And by the way, Professor Auntie Val giving us the #1 investment of 2021, which was strong block. That's crypto, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, let me do some things because I can't help talking and not giving away free stuff like we always do, right? Let me go find, I got to find my Coinbase free $10. We got to get that link, right? So I'm gonna have to put this. I'm gonna have to put this. I'm gonna be putting this in the description below, but in about a few minutes. So you'll be able to get your free $10 from Coinbase. You'll be able to get a little bit more. You'll be able to get free $5 from Webull. Those links are going to be down below in about 2 minutes. All right. So I'm going to have to do this while we're doing the live stream. And by the way, like I did mention the, oh, and I have Celsius Network down below too, which means you earn money on your crypto every day. I have Voyager down here too. Oh my, I clicked on something different than what I wanted to, but it's all good. It's down below in the description, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go. Mary got to pay her ex-husband. That's ugly. Yes, Moses Tillman, very ugly. No prenup, crazy, exactly. Still say the Bobby Bonilla baseball contract was genius. Oh, Jesus, you got that right. That was the best one ever. Dude could stop playing, I believe. Let me know, Auntie Val, for like 25 years and still getting paid. It was crazy. He's still on the books. Crazy contract. But hey, this is the man that figured out the long game. He's like, I could play for 10, 15 years, but let me go. What's going to happen the next 20, 30 years? He played the long game. I love it. ESPN made a documentary called Broke. It will definitely open your eyes to the money they blow. Exactly, Moses Tillman. In fact, I did see that, come to think of it. It's crazy. Guys that made $80 million, $70 million, $30 million broke. How? There's a reason how, ladies and gentlemen, because they didn't invest in stocks. They didn't buy any real estate, any buildings where they would have revenue coming in for the rest of their life. They didn't get anything. They were out there buying these toys that go down in value. So again, you're going to have to ask yourself, what do you want to do? Where do you want to be in 10, 15 years, 5 years? Take the slow road, ladies and gentlemen. Work it step by step. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you have talent and skills where you can up your game and you can make $1 million a year or $2 million a year or $10 million a year, then great. But don't waste it. Put it into something that's going to generate you revenue. Reinvest in yourself. Don't go out here buying other people's brands and then telling me I'm wearing Gucci, I'm wearing Prada, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that. I'm like, do you make that? Because I'm like, you're giving the guys that are suppressing you, you're giving them the money. I'm like, what are you doing? They're having their stuff made over in sweatshops. You ain't working there. They're not paying nobody no $40, $50 an hour. Come on now. All right, never mind. I won't even get into the personal stuff like that. Curtis Davis, good evening, SSN fam. And that's Mr. Financial has joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And he has the icon next to his name, and he has his tagline, good evening, SSN fam. Good evening to you too, Curtis Davis. And he has ABMM. And you guys know what that means. Always be making money. That's what we have to do here, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, speaking of making money, .crypto domains. You guys, I have the link down below. It was by accident, but that is actual real estate. Crypto has its real estate, just like a .com name has real estate. Crypto has a real estate. So you can go to crypto.com and buy domains where people can send you crypto. You can even make a website with the .crypto domains. And guess what? They cost anywhere starting from $20 on up, but you pay one time, unlike .com domains, where you have to do annual renewals. .crypto, no annual renewals, one time. And that's why we have Eric Bird .crypto. Stop struggling now. .crypto. Pretty simple, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's right. Preach, brother. Thank you so much. I had met Bobby a couple of years ago in Sarasota. He lives in that area. Very good choice. And Moses Tillman, like she was saying, like Professor Auntie Val was saying, Bobby Bonilla, the reason why his contract was that way Very smart advisors, and him himself said, yes, I'll go with that deal. But look at this. Where does the man live when he's earning his millions? In a state that's not taking the state income tax. I love it. I love it. Meanwhile, other people are like, I'm staying in Cali, and Cali's like, hey, I appreciate that. Give me that 8%, 9% of your money. You could have saved it if you moved to Texas or Nevada or Florida, but since you're here, we don't mind taking a couple $100,000 a year from your millions you're getting. I'm like, this is crazy. So of course he lives in the Sarasota area. All right. Nah, boss, my Purple Rain Prince don't play. Oh, Vanessa Comagate. Everybody I saw, in fact, I never saw Prince's Purple Rain NFL thing. And I won't even get into it. The thing. Um, I like Prince year 1, 2, and 3 when he was under contract with Warner Brothers. He made different music. The Prince Purple Rain thing that I saw, I guess it was in Miami, or well, it was raining. It was a nice performance, but it had nowhere near the energy and drive that this one with Snoop and Dre had. No way. It was all like a little lovey-dovey and come on. I'm just saying, but he did Play in the Rain. That was crazy right there. Somebody should have stopped that. We got the multi-platinum all world artist on stage running around with electricity running through it and on stage with the rain. That was crazy. RRP Nipsey, exactly. Here we go. Strong block. Still drip still rolling good. Yes, both are rolling good. I still, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta apologize. I can't do everything that I always wanted to do lately because of family situations. And it's terrible. I'm angered, I'm upset, and I'll just give you guys a little rundown on imagine your one of your parents passing away, and then before you even have a funeral, imagine people taking stuff, one of your siblings taking stuff out of the house before we can even bury your parent. And then a week or two after you finally bury your parent, you are trying to have a discussion. Now it's heated at this point, right? Because stuff is stolen. And then they say, oh, there's a will. And then you say, okay, well, where's the will at? And then they say things like, you can see it when I talk to a lawyer. I don't think anybody's going to be refrained from having a very, very upset words coming out the mouth after that. So anyhow, I've had a very trying day because I have somebody who's acting stupid about other people's property that they had nothing to do with. All right. So anyhow, I hope that's not happening to you, but I've talked to several of my friends and unfortunately they said, hey, this is how it happens. I'm just like, what? I can't believe this. Leah Dennis, welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. And he says, good evening, SSN family. Boss, you are on fire tonight. 100% facts. Crown me. And speaking of crown me, all right, ladies and gentlemen, SSN Nation, here we go. This is the hat. You can go to stopstrugglingnow.com and get this and other gear as well that I'm not wearing tonight. And by the way, the guys that were the guys making the Nobody's Coming to Save You gear, they just sent me a message talking about, well, they had an issue or didn't receive the orders and all this, even though they sent it back in December. So that means I thought I was going to be going to Florida getting the gear. Well, I'll be going to Florida getting the gear next month. So anyhow, if anybody wants to order the Nobody's Coming to Save You hoodie, t-shirt, you can order it now. And actually, you can tell me right now if you even wanted some specialty color, because I can actually change the order to get any gear. Like if you wanted the pinks, if you wanted the whites, if you want any color, purple, doesn't matter. Blue, yellow, red, it don't matter. I can get any color. Just put in there, I want this color, and you'll get that color. It won't have to be a black only. All right. So just letting you guys know, Victor Marrero, Moses Tillman agree. Those two protocols are awesome. There is a withdrawal strategy for drip. There's a calculator going around that makes the strategy decision easier. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero, because I haven't had time to even get into the drip thing. And I've been trying to get into it, but always something comes up. So I haven't been able to do it. But nonetheless, we're still going to do it. And oh, by the way, Victor Marrero, whenever he comes up, I always think about this. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, just flashes in my head because about a year from now, we're all going to be accepting some of this. I love it. Streams of income, asset money, assets pay us. We're going to have revenue coming in while we're sitting here on live streams, while we're having fun. All right. So just saying it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So what's the latest on your move to the free country of Florida next month, March? Hey, man, I don't even know. You know what's kind of funny? I just realized I'm actually like homeless, kind of. I mean, the point I'm trying to make is, even though my stuff is still in Cali, I have cars still in Cali, but what you guys already know, I have a car in Florida too. So it's not like I need a car. So I don't even need stuff. I have clothes. I have clothes in Florida. I have clothes on me. So I don't even need anything. It's like, man, I can hang out at the family house for indefinite amount of period because nobody lives here. And I don't stay at my mom's house. I haven't for like 20 years, quite frankly. But that house is now going to be empty. So I don't know when I'm going down to Florida. But my residency is Florida. So there you have it. But whenever I get down there because I didn't move my stuff because of the movers. So my stuff is in storage in Cali. So it stays there. Then in Florida, I got the life. I can be anywhere. In fact, I'm thinking about going over to Punta Cana, quite frankly, to go hang out because you guys, SSN Lifestyle members, you guys know I'm trying to launch this baby March 1st. And the Ring of Fire before we launch, one of the things is going to be based on 30 plus people here alone have properties. You may need property management, VRBO, Airbnb, and you can set it and forget it. In some instances, if that's what you want to choose, we'll charge more, of course. We'll probably charge the industry standard at 30%, 25% maybe, because, hell, I don't like charging industry standards. I like giving OCs some of their money. I don't like taxing people. So I might even do 20%. Who knows? But Ring of Fire, Founders Club, Premier, you guys are going to have first dibs if you want to invest in passive income potential from having a housekeeping company in the DR. That's why I have to get over there. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to get there. I would have already happened, but, you know, things happen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to do the next thing that I got to talk about. I wasn't able to drop the BSGG video today, even though people have already dropped those and you can get that. But I made it, but I had to run over to the house, another house. So anyhow, that's what's going on with that free state of Florida move, man. But don't worry, I'm coming. Victor Marrero, yes. Drip Fi, exactly. We got to do it that way. That's how we got to do it. You are free like a bird. Exactly. So I can be anywhere on the planet, which is always a good thing. I love it. Hold on. I'm adding some other things because I don't have the connect with us down below in my description either. So once again, we have to do a few things down. I got to do some things. So what I'm going to do is, in case you're new here, like G Code 410, we know he's new here. RIP Mama Bird. Thank you so much, Moses Tillman. Can't wait until my guys drop those vending machines. Exactly. Fingernails to go. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you will not believe what happens. How about you guys already know we dropped it and it was $15,000, right? For that vending machine. How much more would you pay if the vending machines was already put in place, already branded? All you had to do was show up, already have the lease already in place, and it's in a mall. How much more would you do? And I want to hear what the answer is because I'm about to let out a little gem tonight. Okay. The rent is too damn high. My vote is MJ Halftime. First major artist to do it and set the bar. Only Halftime that had the highest TV rating than the first and second part of the game. Very good points, Janeway. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And he has the icon, which means it's members only chat tonight. So I want to thank you so much for mentioning that. A lot of people believe the MJ is set the standard. MJ did an awesome show, but unfortunately, I've seen MJ not on that stage, but MJ concert, MJ and his brother's concerts. And I'm going to tell you, you missed the treat if you never saw MJ in concert or his brothers and him in concert. Ooh, you missed out big time. Duval, Moses Tillman. What's this, Duval County? Don't tell me that. Vanessa, I talked with them regarding Disney, gave them some info. Yes, Vanessa Comagate, that was one of the things. It seemed like they weren't going to let people go off the reservation. So your Universal, Disney, and all that. But maybe, just maybe, they might come with that. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. A vending machine is already in the mall for you, already placed there for you, already set up with the lease for you. On a lease that's not a normal lease. Let's say it's less than what they normally charge. And they set it up for you, and all you have to do is bring the supplies and stock it up, and you're good to go. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? You guys know it was $15K, right? From what I understand, unless Vanessa has any new news, which I don't have because I wanted to talk to the owners on a live, but $20,000 all in, set up, ready to roll. Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? You can get your money back with those numbers in less than 6 months to break even. Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? The numbers don't lie. Once again, I'm going to actually have to run a video. Maybe I'll even do it on live stream where we actually go over the numbers on the $20,000 price so you can see what we're talking about. It's awesome. All right. Don't get me wrong. Love Prince and Dr. Dre and Snoop took me back. Had a smile the whole time. James Way. Exactly. That's what was going on, man. It was awesome. Eric, just sent you some pictures of a friend of mine. Brand new Connor Rock Star apartment. He just closed last week and now doing all the furnishing. He has a first floor swim. Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome. First floor swim up is going to be very valuable. And let me know. So he's not in the rental program? Because I think if you're in the rental program at Counter Rock, don't you have to buy into their furniture package? Or are they allowing people to furnish it themselves and still be in the rental program? Let me know, because that would be cool. All right. Bring your wallet and start biz. Exactly. Set it and forget it. You guys, this is an asset that's already going to be in Simon Properties. Simon's owns I don't even know their numbers, 70% of malls, I believe, by now, because they bought up some other ones. And it's already going to be installed in there, hooked up, Wi-Fi or whatever, direct connection, whatever they're doing. It's already hooked up. All you're doing is bringing the acrylic nails, putting it in the machine, and ink, and that's it. And since it's already set up from the get-go, it already has the stuff with it. But you're going to have to resupply it, and 20 G's out the door. All right, I can actually do some numbers right now. Y'all just some gangsters. Exactly. Moses Tillman. Oh, yeah, I rep Duval all day, every day, even though I don't live there anymore. He's like, hey, I can't blame you, man. If you love a place, you love a place. That's all there is to it. All right. Now, let's get back to this. Stop trying to be like a rapper, an athlete, and an influencer. Because you're not that right now. If you get to be that status, then just remember one thing. You're going to say that big chunk of money that you get, you're going to say, hey, hold up here. Give me my apartment. Yeah, they're going to say, well, you're spending $600,000-$700,000. That's right. Give me my damn apartment. I want my $100,000 a year, $75,000 a year, whatever the case may be. I want that coming in for the rest of my life. And I can do something with that asset. And then you're like going to the next thing. Hey, put this $200,000 over here in the stock market and give me these dividend funds. And you're like, that's going to get me about $30,000, $45,000 a year. Plus, who knows what's going to happen in the future? It might appreciate. The prices might go up as well. So that actually gives me another way. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I can borrow against both of those assets. And when I borrow against those assets, you go buy more assets with other people's money. So now you never have to worry about money. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? You'll never have to file the bankruptcy. You won't be out of money 4 years after you retire. All right? All right. Duval, every day I talk to them regularly regarding Disney. Oh, I went back up a little bit and they're going to reach out. Good question. He told me they're letting owners furnish their apartments and still be part of the rental program. Wow. Uh, that's unusual. I don't know about that. I didn't have that flexibility in Margaritaville. Yeah, Victor Morero, that's highly unusual because there has to be a standard. I've never heard of a place let you in the rental program without being in their furniture package program, because you can't have people checking in and then going down to their room and the room is like jacked up furniture. And then you also can't have, when you're at the pool, everybody likes to brag, and one guy's going, yeah, man, I got this nice 75-inch flat screen. I got the jacuzzi on the patio, and the person's like, what? Where are you staying at? And they're like, oh, I got that 2-bedroom over here. And the guy's like, I'm staying in the 2-bedroom. I don't have no jacuzzi. I don't have no 75-inch flat screen. All I got is this 34-inch or what, 32. I'm just playing. Nobody does anymore. But nonetheless, he's like, wait, I don't have none of that. And the guy's talking like, yeah, man, my couch and sofa's all good. And the sofa sleeper, we can sleep 6 people. And the other guy's like, wait, what did you just say? What? You can sleep 6 people? I don't even have a sofa sleeper. I had to get another room over there because we brought 6 people with us thinking it could sleep a 2-bedroom. I find that very, very suspect, quite frankly, Victor Morero. I have not ever ran into any condo project that has allowed people in the rental program to provide their own furnishings. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but that leads to all kind of problems. People coming back out to the front desk or wherever you check in going, hey, I'm missing, I don't have a blender. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't have a coffee maker. I could see all kind of problems. It doesn't sleep 6 people. It doesn't have a sofa sleeper. I mean, no, you should always have furnishing. And Victor Morero, that's why Galaxy, I don't know what's going on, but that's why normally they say, Nick say on that, you got to get this furniture package so everybody's uniform. So no matter where we go, they all have the same thing. And if a person wants to be in the rental program, you got to throw out all your stuff and you're going to have to give us that 30 G's and get the furnishings. We might let you go buy the same stuff that we have separately, but when we walk in there, all the units better look the same. You're going to have nothing but problems doing that. So this right here, what did you say? Connor Rock, what was that? Connor Rockstar. Yeah, this right here, Connor Rockstar. And quite frankly, that is alarming. It really is alarming because you have to have a set standard. And the Victor Morero hit it right on the head when he said they don't have that flexibility at Margaritaville. Can you imagine Margaritaville sitting there sending somebody to a $600 a night room, and then they get there and they find out that the guy then chintzied his way into getting furniture, this hard ass furniture, not comfortable, all wood or something for the chairs at the table, doing all this crazy stuff. And then people walking right back out going, 2 things are going to happen. The guy's going to leave a review about that room, which in essence would now reflect on everybody because they're reading things saying, I stayed at this Margaritaville and the room was garbage. And now that one little review, people are going to start questioning, wait a minute, they're trying to charge $600 a night, $500 a night, $1,000 a night. This guy's saying it's garbage. And he puts up pictures on TripAdvisor or what do you call it? Travelocity, wherever you leave reviews, Google. And people are like, whoa, we're not staying there if it looks like this. You think somebody's going to risk that? Hell no, Margaritaville's not going to risk that. They're saying you better get in this package. Otherwise, you're going to have to rent that yourself. We're not going to have them people thinking you're associated with us like that. That's crazy. So anyhow, that's the point. Definitely agree. There has to be standards. There will be competition with renters. The one that furnishes his or her apartment with all the luxury will get all the business. Exactly, Victor Morero. Exactly. And by the way, the part of that at the end, his or her apartment with all the luxury will get all the business. You guys got to realize this. I've had this discussion several times, but I cannot tell you how serious this is. If you're going to be renting properties to other people, renting them out on Airbnb, VRBO, things of short-term rentals, Do not buy cheap ass furniture. I mean, your furniture could be cheap, but it better be sturdy, uphold well. It's got to look very, very nice. And people, when they sit in it, got to be very, very nice. So I'm not saying that you can't find cheap furniture by the price, but don't buy cheap furniture that when 3 or 4 times somebody rents your place and it's falling apart. You can't do that. Second off, part 2 is thing. The apartment's about with all the luxury will get all the business. Luxury is what you want, period. All right. So I told you guys already, in my units in Punta Cana, I don't really care what the neighbors are doing. Those neighbors could have, I'll put it this way. I told you guys a story before. I lived in millions of dollars of neighborhood. And I walk in people's house, and because furniture, good furniture isn't cheap. So you see their house, you see the cars. The house and the cars cost more than any furniture. But you walk in their house and they got stuff from IKEA. They got stuff from like leftovers from somewhere. And I'm just like, this doesn't even make sense. How you have the $1 million pads, but no furniture? I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's the same rules apply when you're doing short-term rentals. You want to have luxury. That's why Margaritaville has standards. You just can't roll up in there and put something in there. They're like, no, you're buying this furniture package. That's it. And so Galaxy is doing that. Rock Galaxy is saying you got to buy furniture package. They're not going to be, because they have a standard they have to keep. And you need a standard too. So for all of us that are buying in Punta Cana, I implore you, do not go to IKEA and get your furniture from there. Unless it's awesome and it's sturdy and it makes sense. But you want to have luxury, because when people leave, remember, they're on vacation. And when they leave and go home, you don't want somebody having a better home furnishings than the vacation furnishings. And that's why Margaritaville can charge what they want. That's why the West End can charge what they want. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Go check out the West End in St. John. When you find out a hotel room is like $1,000 per night, $1,500 per night, you're going to be like, what the heck's going on here? Well, they're betting you get in it, you feel like you're on clouds. Yeah, that might have cost $1,000, $1,500, $3,000. But to them, that's why people are paying $1,000, $1,500, $3,000 per night. See what I'm saying? So that matters. You want to make sure you have luxury. So when people leave, they're going, man, you got to stay in this unit 212. Go with this guy right here. Always stay at his place. Call him up. Here's his number. You want repeat customers. You want your customers to actually tell other people. And that's generally how it all starts. They come and stay at my place, and they're just like, oh, man, we had a jacuzzi tub in the bedroom. We had the sofa sleeper. We felt like not the normal sofa sleepers, that your back hurts. There actually was a real mattress in there. All these things matter. All right. Had robes in the closet, had slippers in the closet. You know what I'm saying? All these little intangibles matter. All right. Enough. Of course, that would be tacky. Exactly. That is absolutely correct. Getting good reviews, especially at the beginning, is absolutely critical. Exactly. Victor Morrell says it exactly right. That's exactly what you want. Even on Airbnb and VRBO, when you start out a listing, you're like sitting there like, okay, I got to make sure that the first guy, the second guy, the third, I got to make sure everybody is like 5-star client. But the first guys are your most important. So therefore, they're the ones that's going to be leaving the first review. And then everything goes off of the first, second, third review. So if people see like the first review is, oh, the place was like ordinary, it was a nice stay, but there's no rave review about it. Now all of a sudden people are like, well, then I paid too much. They feel cheated. So if you want upscale money and upscale price, then you have to make sure that the people are leaving these, man, it was awesome when I stayed there. They had like the blender already. They had left me some stuff in the fridge. They had everything was top notch. That's the kind of stuff you want. So then when you charge more than everybody else, people see those reviews and they're like, all right, I know what I'm getting here. because everybody's saying this is the place to stay. I'll pay the extra $50 a night. No problem. All right. Getting good reviews, especially beginning, is absolutely critical. These projects have to build the clientele. This is a business. We can all get hurt. Exactly. Look at the end. We can all get hurt. Just what I was alluding to before. Just simply one clown can mess up the whole circus, right? That's what can happen, especially if you have projects like, okay, there's a difference between if you're at Rock Galaxy, Rock Star, whatever, even if you're at the beach, for instance, you have a furniture package. So you're good. But the thing is, soon as somebody else stays in somebody who's not in the rental program, now you're competing with that review that's going to happen, because under the way our social media works, it's still going to say Rock, still going to say Panorama, still going to say whatever the project is. And therefore, those people that stay in there, they're going to go, well, all they had in there was two chairs. We had a 2-bedroom. They had 2 chairs for the dining. They only had 1 sofa. They had 1 TV in the room. All that, all of a sudden now, people are like associating that with the whole complex, and now they start devaluing it. And so therefore, that's why you have to yourself make sure that all your stuff is on point. And then you're going to have to deal with whatever happens with your other, owners. But all I'm trying to say is, at Panorama, we don't have a furniture package. So everybody's their own luxurious furnishing company. So that's what's going to happen, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour almost in. Please smash the like button. We talked about the athletes only getting in the NFL 3.3 years. Why don't we find out these NBA guys? Let's see if we can get a number for them. Guess what? 4.5 years, ladies and gentlemen. That's not much either, right? 4.5 years for NBA players. How about MLB? Now, MLB usually takes less toll on your body. Let's see what theirs is. And there's no more 5.6. I'm surprised by that. I thought that would be like 9-10 years on average. I really did. This is how short of a lifespan they have, making these millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands, whatever the case may be. And so for these guys to be broke in 4 or 5 years after they're out the league because they didn't make any plans is a travesty. It should be mandatory by each league to tell these guys, hey, you got to put 10% of that, whatever contract you sign, 10% has to go into some investment. So take your pick. Stocks, real estate. Take your pick. Crypto, if they want to allow that. But you're going to have to do something that you're not touching it for the next until you retire out of the league. That's what they should be doing, mandatory. And then you wouldn't have these sad stories. And then they should start putting some other things in place, going, every time you sign a new contract, you got to give up like 5% or 3% and stack. Mandatory. All right. Just think about it, ladies and gentlemen. It makes sense. Think about what would have happened to Allen Iverson if Reebok didn't put I think $30 million in a trust for him. All his money was gone. Can you believe that? All the hundreds of millions of dollars gone. So, and then Reebok did exactly what the league should be doing with these athletes, putting their money, set it aside, can't touch it until like 5 to 10 years after you retire. And then that helps them in the long run. Because then they'll come out of they won't be signing these $5 million, $10 million, $20 million contracts. So then they'll understand after they retire, wait a minute, I got a budget. What's that? So you don't want to be that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have to start working on getting your assets now. And that's what we do here in SSN Nation. So some people might be saying, hey, get on with some of these assets. I've kind of mentioned them. Stock market. You can invest in stocks, but I suggest, like we always talked about here, invest in stocks that are the future. For me, I always advise that. So there's going to be metaverse. So you should be getting metaverse stocks. There's going to be electric vehicles, the wave of the future. So you should be investing in electric vehicle stocks, their suppliers, The Chargers, like ChargePoint, CHPT is their stock symbol. Tesla is not only a car company, they're a taxi company. Not only they're a taxi company, right? They're a solar company, so to speak. So you got to understand, they're an electronic company. They're more than just what they appear to be. So you got to go with these type of companies. Lucid is the exclusive luxury brand for EVs right now. So you got to think about all these different companies. Lucid is on the stock market. You have to think about what's going to happen with space, the final frontier. Yes, it hasn't popped off like it should, but the stocks right now are cheap to get into all of these. So are you going to do this? The weed company, after those 5 states said we're going to approve it or vote for it, all of a sudden it died down because we're now going to have another voting round, and there'll probably be another 2 or 3 states that approve it. So therefore we'll have momentum again. But the stocks for marijuana is very cheap right now. So you have an opportunity to invest in things that you can be the Warren Buffett of 2022. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. This is not rocket science. The only thing is you have to be patient. You're not going to get to do this, influencer. You're not going to be able to get to do this. Hey, buy my course stuff and we're going to make you into millions of dollars within 3 months. You don't get, this is not what this is. All right. We don't advocate any of that around here. Sure, it can be done, but you have to have other connections. Like, for instance, I was talking with my cousin today. I haven't talked to him in a long time. He's sitting over there down in Florida, by the way, and he's sitting there telling me, hey, because I got these guys that have hotels and they're selling them off market. And so he starts rattling off, hey, this hotel, that hotel. And as you guys know, Willie, a friend of mine, buys hotels. I'm sitting there like, I'm like, this can't be for real. He's like, yeah, man, I know all these guys in Jacksonville. I know all these guys in other cities. And I did some things for them. And I'm sitting there listening like, wait a minute, some of these are branded. And he's saying, literally, what if I tell you guys, this is crazy. Like 100 unit branded means Best Western, Days Inn, whatever, a brand, you know, Ramada, whatever, $1 million. Because the dad is old. This is the real estate 101, ladies and gentlemen. You have a motivated buyer because the father is old. None of the family members want to be in the business. He's like, just give me $1 million. I'm old. I don't care. I'm out. It's not even with realtors. It's not with anybody. But because my cousin knows him, that's what he told my cousin. He's just told him, hey, I'll take $1 million if out there. I was like, hold on. Here's my email. Send me the financials. I'm like, this is crazy. So this is the kind of stuff that comes up. And when people say in real estate, hey, go around, you'll see like the lawn's not taken care of. You'll see mail piling up or weeds or whatever. That means somebody's not being attentive to the property. Let's just say it's a house. So then you knock on the door, see if anybody's there, and then you find out who the owner is. And the owner could be living 3,000 miles away and doesn't even give a damn. And then next thing you know, you say, hey, well, you take whatever offer. And then those stories do exist. But you have to be in the business of looking for this. Opportunity doesn't just show up. You have to actually be looking for something. All right. If you want to be a superstar, you can't sit back. You actually have to be a go-getter. You have to go look for it. And once you start looking for it and you're in that genre, then something can happen. But in this case today, I got lucky because my cousin's like, hey, it was nice to see you. I'm sorry it was under these circumstances. We know what circumstances those are. So then he said, well, we didn't have a chance to talk, but here's what I'm doing. So then I'm like, what? Hotel? Hold on. We can get funding for that. Well, I didn't tell him that, but I let him know you got hotels for $1 million that have like 100 units and it's branded. I got to make phone calls, send over the financials. That's right. That's how quick this can happen, ladies and gentlemen, just because you know somebody too. So therefore, sometimes you talk and let people know what you're doing. And the only reason my cousin called me was because he knows what I do. He knows that I do investing. He knows that I try to do stuff. He knows all this stuff. So he immediately, that's why he called me now, because it was, the funeral. There's nothing to talk about. I'm not talking about business. I'm not talking about nothing. So he waited, and now he said, hey, cuz, I know this is up your alley. You do real estate. How about this? And I'm like, whoa, you talking right up my alley. So those are the kind of things. Let people know what you do, even though he's related. But I'm just saying the same rules apply. All right. All right. Let's see what else we got. That will hurt you. Exactly. Reebok saved Allen Iverson. You beat me to it. Exactly, Moses Tillman. That's it. I told you, Eric, stop struggling, Florida. Exactly. You got that right. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that, Moses Tillman. That is beautiful. All right, Moses Tillman, let me know if you were here earlier when I was talking about the vending machine. Set it and forget it. Ring of Fire situation is going to be coming up here. I'm hoping to do this before March 1st, but nonetheless, if it happens after, it happens. But the thing is, we're going to have a Ring of Fire where you can invest. It's like a $20,000 vending machine. Set it and forget it. Fingernails to go. And it's already in the mall, already branded, already set up. All you got to do is show up and put some acrylic nails inside. But that's after the first order is already in there. So again, it's set it and forget it. And passive income while we sleep, while the mall's open. People are in there doing what they got to do. Got to love it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what else we can talk about. In case you're now 1 hour in, please smash the like button. And I thank you so much for being here. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. And again, I started upon the rappers, the athletes, the influencers. Once again, I just want to reiterate, anybody, you're sitting out here watching all of this social media stuff. You don't know, first of all, there's a couple of things that you don't know. First of all, you don't know timelines. You don't know if the person to become successful, if it took them 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. All right. You don't know the timeline, first of all. Second of all, you don't know who they know. So for instance, I'm California kid. Vanessa Comagate knows exactly what I'm talking about when I'm going to say this. When it comes to being a artist of any sort, a very well-known person, oftentimes people give you special deals. The jewelry store will give you jewelry, watches, as long as you're high profile and say, hey, just take it. We got it written down. You're going to have to bring it back, but you get the floss, and you better say our name every now and then. We're good. They got no problem with that. But here you are thinking that they're spending their hard-earned money for this stuff. And you don't realize they're just gifted to them temporarily. Some of you may not remember the guy in New York, Jack's, oh God, I can't remember his name, Trax. But anyhow, he's a diamond dealer, right, in New York. And he gave one of the Kardashian clan, Disick, he gave him some jewelry. Alleged, okay, sold him some jewelry. Right. Well, Disick wouldn't bring it back. Of course, now he has problems. So he damn near had to shame him to bring back the freaking jewelry. So I'm just letting you know, you guys don't understand when you're watching things. Sometimes you're sitting there thinking, man, why can't I get ahead? Why can't I get this? And all along, these guys are giving this stuff for free or loaned for free, or it's being rented or leased, where they're sitting there saying, okay, just give me $250 a month. You can wear it. All kind of stuff is going on. Also, what's going on, you can't see glass. Sometimes this stuff is nothing more than glass. All right? You don't know that either. You don't know the makeup of the stuff. That's why people started doing the tester on diamonds. So all this stuff is like being played for you as entertainment, and you're going, man, I wish I can get ahead. Okay, you can get ahead. But all I'm trying to tell you is all that stuff that you're seeing, it has no value. You can't even take it anywhere and sell it. You can't buy it. It's not for sale. So just think about all that, all right? And I won't say it anymore because I said it kind of like again. All right. Let's see here. I got some new Reebok saved Stop struggling, Florida. Yes, I heard you loud and clear. Vending machine. That's it. Facts. They're walking advertisement billboards. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. Exactly. And since Vanessa Comagate was on the back lot, she's been in the world of make believe. And just, you know, it's crazy what things are. It's crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. Let's be talking about making some more money here, right? We got to talk about that. So, what do we want to do? You want to start your own business too. All right. Just don't rely on just because you have real estate, that's cool. Just because you have crypto earning passive income, that's cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Back up. Crypto, passive income, strongblock.com, ladies and gentlemen, the number one investment in 2021, courtesy of Professor Auntie Val. You buy 10 coins, 10 strong coins. You go to strongblock.com, you stake the 10 coins, AKA now we call it a node. The cost is, I don't know. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to, what happened? Okay. We're going to put this on the screen, right? Let's go see what Strong Block price is right now. 500 and what? Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, $40 it was. Okay. This is the lowest I have seen Strong Block in since Professor Auntie Val said anything. $395, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, this is exciting. That means whoever gets 10 coins, it costs you less than $4,000. Some of us had to pay damn near $6,000. This is crazy, and it's going down. Did something happen? I don't know. But here's the deal. In case you're not up on this, you're receiving 10% every day of the coin price. How long is it sustainable? We don't know, but they've been doing it for a year now. But this means, well, I'll just round up to $40 a day times 30 is $1,200 passive income. That's what you want to be in. All right. This is the lowest I've ever seen this. This is incredible. This is wild. Let's go see here what's been happening. Let's go with the 1 year high and low. Okay, I know it's 44 because that's when they started off. 3,000 was the high. Wow, never saw that. 1 month ago. 599, 331. I never saw that. That's crazy. No wonder you guys were telling me you're rebuying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have some people here that said, I don't just want to own one strong block. I don't want to own two. And in fact, Professor Auntie Val and Victor Morel said they're buying another node. So the price went down. Hell yeah, they bought another node. Now I do say buy another node. When we're talking about under $400, woo, that's a great deal now. All right. That's one thing right there, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go to number two? Number two is, well, we're talk Drip Network, but I can't do Drip Network. And there's another company that I'm going to have to mention, but it's not tried and true yet because it's called Power Node. And Power Node also, has the same type of deal. You buy 10 coins, except this is a whole lot lower, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. They're not giving me the price. That's not good. It's a whole lot lower. So let's go find the price, shall we? Probably $15. And you also can earn, you can also earn 10% of the coin price, but $16, that's what it is, $1.60 a day. All right, let's see what's happening here. Power Node, what's happening? Let's find out. That's crypto price. Here we go. So it works the same way, but here it is, $18. So 10 of these only cost you $185. So let's round up to $200 because, it's on the right network. All right. So you don't have to worry about the fees. It's not on Ethereum. It's not on none of that. So the fees are only 25, 30 cents when you buy these. So basically, you just need less than $200 to get your 10 power nodes to earn your 10% per day. All right. Now, granted, it's a lot lower, so we're really only talking about $1.80 a day, $50 a month, or whatever it is. So, but it's still the same for less, and you still have passive income coming in. So once again, hopefully that helps you out. Okay. All right. Let's go. Yes, Vanessa Gates on it. She said, "Oh wow, that's super low." Exactly, that's super low. That's crazy. Strong been around 400 to 450 for the past couple of weeks. Exactly. I've never even seen it below 450 ever. So it must have been. I didn't. Of course, I've been busy, so I haven't been able to check it out. But this is shocking. But it all goes along hand in hand because it's. We don't know what these things can do. This is strong is only like 1 year old. So we're still waiting to see if the jewelry is going to be out because the Dows didn't even make 1 year before they blew up and everything went to hell. So we don't know what's going to happen. And again, if you got Wonderland time and you bought it and held it and still had it on January 10th of this year, then you have BSGG airdrop waiting for you. All right. You have to log back in to wonderland.money/# and log into your wallet that whatever wallet you used to be in Wonderland time, and then you'll have a screen that comes up and you'll have a banner at the top that says you qualify for the BSGG airdrop, which means you have BSGG in your wallet. It's waiting for you, but you have to get the contract to add the custom token BSGG. All right. So that is one of the things. Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial in the house. And by the way, I forgot to mention his channel is Chili Davis. He helps out with stocks, crypto, and financial news during the day and evening. You just never know when he's going to drop a video, but go over there and show him some love, please, and subscribe to the channel because that's almost like we talk about some things, additional information. He talks about some things, and then all of a sudden, you never know, financial information, financial literacy starts becoming a thing of your future in case you're not already financial literate. So therefore, these all help out. We helping out each other, ladies and gentlemen. All right. But anyhow, we're back at the crypto. So I don't like what this is in the background, but we're back at the crypto. And by the way, let me take a break. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're new watching this, that means a lot of people have already seen these, but I think we were up to we were up to the Playboy Party 2. So now we're going to play something different that everybody's seen before. Maybe we have new people here who haven't seen this short video, but please check it out. I got to get me something to drink and put some food in my mouth because I haven't eaten all day, quite frankly. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the short version.
But it would have been so awesome. I was going to soar right through here like this. And whoops, I'm sorry. Vin Diesel, excuse me. My bad. Big fan though, Mr. Diesel. Excuse me. And then I'm flying, and I'd be flying, and I'd land right. Where do I land?
Oh, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I had to get myself a little something to eat. Sorry. Normally I don't eat during the live stream, but I had to because I haven't eaten all day. And so therefore, let's go. Curtis Davis showing the love tonight at Vanessa, at Moses Tillman. Hello. And again, Eric, thank you. Assets plus crypto plus more crypto plus nodes. That's it. You guys didn't understand when I was talking about the crypto, and I did mention Professor Antival and Victor Marrero. They're maximizing their potential because they're using some of their profits to reinvest to buy more asset. That is the playbook. That's why you buy assets, because they bring you money, and then you use that money to buy more assets. You just stack and stack and stack. Now, this might take 5 years. This could take 10 years. It all depends. We can do this with real estate too. It might take 5 years. It may take 10 years. But who cares? You're not going to be using any of your money. You're using the profits from other people. That's simple, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Just punched in. Hello. Silverman Fox is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And he has the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here. And oh, by the way, how can I forget this too? Silverman Fox, he has the icon. So once again, you guys, I was negligent tonight because I always leave the link under the community tab, but tonight I did not. Like I said, I had a full busy day. I'm sorry about that, because normally I want you guys to join me on the live stream. I have no problem with that. And actually, we're going to have Mr. Estacio on. He might have been on tonight, but I just nixed it because he told me he was so busy all day. Apparently, there's some new projects that he has. Also, there's some new sales coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me see if I got to show you guys. This is real estate, ladies and gentlemen. They're having a promotion in Punta Cana. I know Marrero already knows about this. And the February 24th to the 27th, there's realtors meeting people at the Hard Rock restaurant in downtown Punta Cana. So therefore, they're having certain sales, but it's one of those things, almost like insider sales, because he sent me something today and he's telling me, he's trying to tell me that they're $169,000 villas, right, inside Vista Cana. And I'm like, no, you got to send me this list, man. What are you talking about? So I don't know if he sent me the list. In fact, hold on. Let me go look. Okay. Let me go check this out. Let me go check this out. No, he didn't send me the list. But I'll have the list on Friday's live stream, so don't miss us, ladies and gentlemen. 9-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. I'll be here, hopefully, with the SSN Nation as well. And so I'm going to have information because we want the insider trading, right? If you guys know you can buy a freaking 3 or 4 bedroom inside Vista Cana for $169, I want to know about this. If I can still buy at Las Terranas for $159 and get a 2-bedroom swim up, I want to know about this. You should want to know about this as well. So he's giving me some stuff, and I'm sitting there like, what's going on? Victor Marrero, even Hector Finance is still hanging in there. Hector is a long-term deal. Rebase is still adding up. Exactly, Victor Marrero. There goes another one, ladies and gentlemen. Passive income, I can't be mad. Hector, DAO.com. They even have their own bank, ladies and gentlemen, which means you have your own people's bank, because now they're going to use your asset as collateral to get loans. So no longer do you need your credit score. No longer do you need to go down to the bank begging lenders and all these bankers and sitting there saying, oh, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, missus. Your credit score is only 680. And because you want to borrow this amount, I'm sorry, we can't help you. Or I'm sorry, your credit score is 600. Get the hell out of my office. All right? None of that, because you have the assets that you can just walk into your crypto Hector Bank and say, hey, Nexo or Celsius, they also allow you to borrow, or you can borrow from other places, but I won't get into that right now. But the borrowing is at risk. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you have assets, you can borrow. So your assets can be crypto. It can be stocks. You can borrow against stocks. Your assets can be real estate. You can borrow against that. But you won't need credit once you own it. All right? So keep those things in mind. So therefore, even if you run out of money, if you have assets, you can still go, let me tap into this extra money over equity that I have built up over here. So keep that in mind. That's more than enough reason to not be broke after 4 or 5 years after you retire or stop whatever professional business you're doing. Vanessa Comagate, your ex-husband in St. Pete? Yeah, I believe he's around that area. Curtis Davis said, Eric, other people's money, OPP, other people profit, OPCF, other people cash flows, Airbnb properties. I love it. 100% I love it. All right. So that's what we have to talk about. Moses Tillman, he has property in St. Pete and Lakeland. And man, here goes another example, ladies and gentlemen. Victor Marrero, he's been pretty transparent on his property at Margaritaville, 90% occupancy. He's booked up for like months, generating $9,000 and up per month generally. Ladies and gentlemen, that's passive income. I don't know what to tell you. That's an asset that he bought. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. He told us on Monday, the Money Making Mondays, he bought his property for $254K. Now, I bumped it up to $300K because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they included the furniture, so he would have had to get a furniture package potentially. So I just rounded it up to 300. But can you imagine 2 or 3 years later, after you buy something for $300K, that you're getting $9,000, $10,000 per month? Yes, $100,000 per year on a $300,000 investment, ladies and gentlemen, earning, that's over 30% on your money, 33% on your money or more. That is incredible. Incredible. All right. That is what potential we're talking about also when we do talk about pre-construction properties. All right. So you have a chance right now in a short term to do something. It's incredible. And right now you're sleeping. Some of you are sleeping. I've been talking about Punta Cana for the last year and a half. I've been talking about downtown Miami for the last year and a half, or no, last year actually. I've been talking about buying real estate for 3.5 years and turning it into short-term rentals, because that's one of the ways in my mind that OCs, you can get to that level faster than sitting there doing conventional stuff like I'm going to buy a house and I'm going to rent it out and collect my $1,000 or $12,000 or $2,000 per month and then have to deal with the headaches of tenants living there month to month and then the breakdown of the house, always needing maintenance and things like that. So, and it also, in my eyes, I like it a little bit better than even somebody saying, hey, Eric, I want to buy an apartment complex. I have no problem with you buying an apartment complex, but the way you have to buy an apartment complex isn't simply as, hey, here's $10,000 or here's $20,000. That's not how that works. Even though I have stuff in Midwest, Ohio, and things like that, where the realtor sends me all the time that you could buy stuff, two plexes, 5 plexes for 300 grand. So it's doable. But all I'm trying to say is generally those are going to be older buildings. You're going to have maintenance and upkeep expenses that are going to be higher than if the property is a newer property. So that's why I like going with the easiest thing. And that's why I teach you guys the easiest. And that's why I've always stuck with short-term rentals, because you guys could see, even during the pandemic, I shut down everything, right? Because we have other streams of income coming in. But then when I opened it back up, now we're back in business. And that's a pandemic. This is like once every 100-year type of thing. So I could live with that. But if I'd had an apartment complex, I don't think I could have lived with people not paying rent for a year potentially. I mean, that would be devastating. And speaking of devastation, you guys don't understand what's happening in the foreclosure department. Actually, foreclosures are higher than they have been in years. They're keeping it quiet though. So shh. But you have an opportunity right now. You know there's going to be foreclosures. You just got to go look for them. They're all over the place. They beat the year-over-year numbers, more foreclosures, and in fact, the most foreclosures in a few years. So we're coming up on it, but they're keeping it quiet. All right. Let's go. Yes, property. That's right. It would be nice if they could do virtual meetings at the Hard Rock event. The discounts can be substantial. For bigger than that, you could negotiate the payment plan. Exactly. See, Victor Marrero, I didn't even think about it. You're absolutely right. He's got it right on the head. And that's why I'm trying to talk to Mr. Estacio now before he goes to the 24th to the 27th, because I think we might be able to get this special payment plans, these special deals. And by the way, he's exactly right. In fact, you can probably still do your, structured payment plan while they're doing the pre-construction. But I did get somebody that owns in Panorama, and he sent me over his contract. His contract was cool. It was like something like I just can't remember, but I'll give you a roundabout numbers. It was something like $900 a month for like 5 months, and then 1 month was like $1,400 a month, and then like 5 months was back down to around $900 a month, and then it was like it fluctuated like that. I was like, man, that's pretty cool, but that's the only one that I saw like that. But then again, I didn't see like 20 contracts. That only seen like 4 or 5. But the point is, during these special events, not only can you get discounts, but just what Victor Marrero's saying, you can get more than 5%, 3%. You can be getting a 10% discount on pre-construction. You can get a payment plan that you could go, hey, you know what? I know you guys want $1,500 per month over the course of the next 28 months, but how about if I pay $1,000 a month for the first 6 months and then stair step your way, or do it like you can do all kind of stuff. So that's what's beautiful about that. So again, thank you for bringing that up. And that's why I'm trying to get you guys. So don't miss Friday night. I'm hoping Mr. Stasio is going to be available. And I'm hoping between now and then that I'm going to be able to talk him into giving us the actual deal, or actually something about the deals coming up, where somebody here in the nation, if you want to invest over there, that he's going to sit there and say, oh yeah, let me give you that discount. And like I said, the stuff he sent me over is just here. In fact, let me show you guys something. I think I have it on my. You guys, I'm serious. This is crazy what I got. That's why I wanted them on tonight. Let me see if I have it. I thought I had it, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I don't. Oh, wait, just a second. Pictures. Yes, I do have a few. Let me see here. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes one right here. I couldn't believe what he was saying. Look at this. This is Zeba. This is Zeba at Vistacana. 3 and 4 bedrooms starting from 169.5. Okay, this is by the golf course. There was no 4 bedroom or 3 bedroom for 169.5 as I remembered. So I sent him a message over like, hey man, we got to talk. Because if you have a 4 bedroom villa at Zeba by the golf course for 169 or 179 or 189, we got to talk, because this has something to do with SSN Lifestyle. Remember, it's also going to be a membership type thing where people can go to different units and things like that. That's going to come into play. So I'm trying to get something for the Founders Club members and Premier Club members where I'm going to have specifically, because I don't want to use my units. The Founders Clubs get to use my units, but after that, it's not going to be open to everybody. So I'm trying to get a unit specifically that's cool. And a 4 bedroom is cool. That means you can bring friends and lots of them. So if there's a 4 bedroom under 200K, let me know where. And if he's saying it's in Vistacana at Zeba by the golf course, I love it. I'm like, so I've been trying to reach him all day, but I know he's busy. He's just like, they have new projects too, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. That's not all. Vanessa Comagate, I'm in Tampa. I might have to go over and talk with him. Moses Tillman, trying to get some insider trading. Here goes Aurora Luxury. I believe Aurora Luxury was 112, wasn't it? Or was it 116 or 118? So it looks like they're taking off 5%. But that's not major. But let me see if there's something else. Oh, here goes Zeba right here. This is the same one. This is Zeba by the golf course, but it's wide out angle. I don't know why I can't get this, but you can see a wider angle, right? But the villas are in the back. So there's nothing wrong with that. You're right by the golf course. And if it's 169 for even a 3 bedroom, that's a hell of a deal. I'm inside freaking by the golf course, or it's an executive golf course. So everybody who's new here, that's the where you hit it every three. It's like 3-shot golf course, 9 holes, and it's the only nighttime golf course in the Caribbean presently. All right. Yeah, Moses, connect through Eric and we can exchange numbers. All right, Vanessa and Moses, if I remember after this, I'm going to send you why after this? Why not get it on right now? It won't have to be after this because I actually have your guys' info. So it's on my thing. So all I'm going to do is just send you both the message and then you'll have each other's email. All right. So we'll do it that simple. How about that? Okay, hold on. I messed up. There we go. All right. I got Vanessa and I have Moses. Mr. Tillman. All right. So here's info. So we're doing it right now live. All right. You guys are going to have each other's info right now in about 5 minutes. All right. Now, let me. So again, do not miss Friday night live stream, September. Friday night live stream at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna try and get Mr. Stasio on, and I don't even know why I'm doing this like this. But hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Remember Las Terranas? So give me. I'm gonna do this real quick. Let me see. I'm going to do him at 9. I'm going to let him know if he can be on Friday night. I think he plays baseball on Friday nights. I'm not sure. He's on some sort of baseball team. All right. You guys can connect. It's already happened. Already sent it. I love assets, Mr. Financial. All you need to do is acquire or control the assets, crypto, stock, DR property, draw interest, draw cash flow. That's right. Residual monthly or yearly, possibly replacing annual salary. Thank you, E. Thank you so much, Mr. Financial. You laid it out exactly right. It's a simple process. And you know what's beautiful about the real estate investing, the way we're doing it is everybody can be on board in less than 2 years. That's the beauty of it. And no credit check, no qualifying, no money. You don't have to worry about your credit to debt income. That's can affect some other investments you're trying to do right now while you're putting down the down payment at 0% interest. You got to love it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So here, let me show you one other thing. Las Terranas, 2 bedrooms. Las Terranas, 2 bedrooms. And in fact, I'm talking to him right now. Yeah, he's going to be on, I think. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I got a teaser for you. Real Estate 101 hold on. This is going to be in Dominican Republic. It's not just going to be Punta Cana because, of course, we're going to talk about Bajahibe beach residences and spa. We're going to be talking about Las Terranas, right? Blue Terranas beach residences and spa. I don't know if they call it that, but it's on the beach as well. We're going to be talking about that one. We're going to be talking about it Cap Cana as well. We're going to be talking about a few things. So I'm in fact, you guys might know of it right now. He's saying let's do it. So we're going to make it happen. And I'm hoping that I can talk him into giving us the deal. And by the way, let me show you. Hold on. I was going to show you something. Las Terranas. This is the swim up bar. Oh, by the way, if there's anybody watching tonight and this unit right here are the swim up pools, you have a unit that's a swim up. I think he told me earlier today that there's one left. He said there's one or some. I don't know which one it was, but it was one or some. Okay. All right. Looks like Mr. Stasio is going to be here Friday at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about real estate and talking about these special deals. We're going to try and get him to give us the special deals that's going to happen at the Hard Rock on the 24th through the 27th. We're going to get it early. All right. Because you know how we do this, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be us. All right. And by the way, I want to congratulate. We have another member of the channel. We have another member of SSN Nation who bought through Mr. Estacio. Hold on. I gotta go send him a message about this. I have a member of the channel that bought from him. So I gotta let him know. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep talking about this, but replacing your salary is the goal. That's what we're trying to do here. So I gotta give him a rib about this. Oh, wait a minute. He just sent me some pictures. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Okay, this is going to be very interesting because he sent me some pictures and I don't know what they're to, what they go to, which projects. All right. Oh my. Oh my. Check this out. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. He sent me over this Zeba stuff. They've changed their entryway to Zeba. And there's some of those look like villas to me. Yeah. So we're going to be talking. He's going to be here at 9-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be talking about some things. And he knows what I'm talking about. I told him what I'm looking for. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. Moses Tillman and Vanessa Comagate will do. All right. There you go. No, the Ethan Allen furniture is separate. 45K. So 300K is about right. Yep. The 30% management fee is steep, but totally worth it. I haven't seen the house for months. They do everything. That's what I'm talking about, Victor Morel. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have high-end properties, you can pay the 30% actually. It comes in handy because people are giving the $500, the $300, the $400, $600 per night. So that can offset it. And even after the 30%, my man is earning $9,000, $10,000, $11,000, even some months. That's over $100,000 a year, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, for a $300,000 investment. Don't we all wish we could get $100,000 for every $300,000 that we invested? And I don't know how he bought it, but here's the thing. If you want to buy assets, we're talking about buying assets the same way. Whether he put down 25%, I don't know, and got a loan, or he put down $250,000, I don't know. But I do not recommend putting up $250,000 or $300,000 paying all cash. Why? Because if he could have just put down let's say $60,000, he would have had the other 200 and some odd $1,000 to go out and get another one. That's the point. Instead of one, could have had a two if you use other people's money. All right. So I'm just saying, I don't know his situation, but I'm just saying if you guys are moving forward, you have these opportunities where if you're going to pay cash for something, you can split your cash up and get more than one property and then have return on investment pay for the loans. Meanwhile, you're still liquid. You have your duffel bag of cash ready. All right. Got it, boss. Right on. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys got the emails. All right. Beautiful. There you go. Off to the races. You just never know what type of connections you have all over the world. This is what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. And please smash the like button. You know why? So the YouTube gods know that we're here in the house and we have people here. Now, I'm going to have to deal with some other things with Mr. Estacio, but he's going to be here Friday night, and we're going to be trying to get that deal, ladies and gentlemen, so we don't have to go to Punta Cana and be at the Hard Rock Hotel somewhere between February 24th and 27th. And you already know, if you're not there by February 24th, all the deals are off the table. Just like when they had 10% off at Cana Rock last year for that day, like at the end. In fact, something should be coming up here soon. I guess they do it twice a year when they take off 10-15% at certain locations, and they really only had 3 of the units or 2 of the units or 5 of the units at that discounted rate. They're gone within the first hour, within the first 30 minutes. So there's some people right now who have a 1-bedroom on Conner Rock that paid $89,000. The same 1-bedrooms that they're selling for 117, 120, 130. Somebody bought for 89,000 last year. Right place, right time. And of course, if you were here in the SSN Nation, you would have been at the right place, right time, because we had our girl Andrea Rodriguez handling that, and she was there. So she was asking me, anybody want one? But nobody stepped up. So they sold it. Thank you. More people are using Airbnb properties while waiting to transition to new homes. Exactly, Vanessa Comingate. I have a friend of mine. Get this, ladies and gentlemen. He lives in the same square footage type home that I live in. He got the movers. He's using one of the big times, Allied, Mayflower, whatever. They're charging him his move from Cali to Georgia, $37,000. Can you believe that? $37,000. Do we have any truckers here? I need your tractor. I need your trailer. I need a 53-footer because we have money to be made. Good God Almighty. Oh my goodness. 37,000. Yes, they box up everything. Yes, and all this, that, and the other. But 37,000 to drive a truck from California to Georgia. That's insane. That is insane. And so therefore, what she just mentioned, it came to mind because he has a house being built south of ATL. They told him that this house was supposed to be ready like in January. It's been delayed. He's supposed to be leaving about a month from now. And now, since the house isn't going to be ready, his stuff could be in transport, and still after another month, his house may not be ready. So he's freaking out. He's like, well, wait, I've got to already put down this deposit with these guys. If they take my stuff and my house isn't ready, then what? They're going to leave it on the lawn? I'm like, man, it's going to be in storage. Then you're going to have to move it from storage back to the house. But nonetheless, he's going to have to, if the situation happens like he thinks it's going to happen, he's going to have to be staying in an Airbnb until the place is ready. It's crazy what's going on right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 hour, 42 minutes in. If you like what we're talking about so far, you should come back on Friday night as well at 9-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you don't like what I'm talking about, stop trying to be like a rapper, athlete, and influencer. Well, all I can say is I appreciate that, but you can't walk away. You can't just up and leave. You can't hide your head in the sand. The cost of living is going up. When you retire, you can't rely on the amount of money you right now is going to be good enough when things cost 50% more than they cost right now. All right. You're going to need streams of revenue coming in. All right. More people using Airbnb property. Oh, he's being fully transparent, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting an investor's dream right here. He said, we put down 30%, finance the rest with Navy Federal Credit Union at, good God, low rate, 2.75% interest, payment around $800 a month with insurance. The insurance is expensive because of the 1.5 million policy requirement. Okay, that's understandable. We got a 5-star place here. We can't be letting you chintz out on this insurance. We ain't gonna let you have no $500,000 insurance. Come on now, the replacement cost is 1.5. Come on. All right. So anyhow, okay, 30% down. He spent $250, so that was $75K down. 2.75%. That's a hell of a deal right there. And the payment is it speaks for itself. With insurance, $800 a month. And now the man is saying he earns $9,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, $11,000 per month, ladies and gentlemen. I think he can pay that with one of the G's, right? The rest is going to be the rest is profit. because the 30% that he pays is what the management's already taken out. That's not a bad return. So therefore, he's using the money that he has coming in to pay it off. The asset pays it off and is paying him. His family is family members are involved. They're all getting paid from an investment because he didn't sit there and go, well, I'm going to think about it. Well, it was sand. It was dirt, ladies and gentlemen, when he made the investment decision. So again, he had to think about, he has the vision. He had the belief that it was going to be something. Well, it's Margaritaville. So we all know it's 5-star. So he already knew that. And he realized at $250,000, that was a deal. In fact, it turns out it was a steal. So now this man can go around the world and knows that generally he's going to have this number, even if he only got all of a sudden something happened where he's earning $5,000 per month. He can go anywhere on the planet at $5,000 per month when he's retired. He doesn't have to go to work. He's collecting money. And that's not his only property. So he even invested in Kana Rock in Punta Cana. So he's going to have another property online. So when you start really adding it up and you start going, well, wait a minute, this guy, is he making, he said he's making $9,000 a month minimum, sometimes higher. Then all of a sudden you're going to put Kana Rock online and we don't know what that's going to be. But let's just say for sake of argument, Kana Rock's like $2,000 a month. It should be higher, but let's just say it's $2,000 on average. So now you're sitting there going, well, wait a minute, this guy's doing like over 120K a year. And his total amount of investments less than 500,000. No, it will be 500. So $550,000. And this man has $120,000 a year coming in and potentially has an upside. We don't know yet with Punta Cana, Kana Rock. Potentially, what if Kana Rock does $50,000 a year and the other one does 100? That's 150 on a $550,000 properties. And we had somebody here on the Money Making Monday talking about he wanted to spend $1 million, 800,000, 900,000, 700,000 to buy a house and rent it out. And then I said, well, wait a minute, don't do that. You're only going to be getting $5,000 or $6,000 per month. I said, that's cool, but you can spend less out of pocket because he was going to pay cash. So Marrero put down 30%. He's using the profits and using that to pay down his $800 a month note. He used some of those profits and went off and got something from Punta Cana. So again, when you really start thinking about it, how much did Marrero really spend? He spent $75,000. We know that. But the rest of it, he didn't have to spend the remaining 70%. He didn't have to spend the remaining, let's call it 180,000. That was other people's money, Navy Federal's money. And he's using the rental to pay back Navy Federal, but it's not no skin off his back. He's already recouped his 70 grand. And then he used that 70 grand to go buy Kana Rock, in essence. And then when that gets online, he's going to use that money and pay off the loans and pay off everything else. It goes hand in hand. How long does it take Victor Marrero to do this? I believe he bought, I don't know when he bought the Margaritaville, but I think it's only 3-4 years ago. Maybe, I think that's what it is. I don't think it's like 7-8 years old. But anyhow, it's not 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, ago. It's not 20 years ago. This is something you can do. It's probably 4 or 5 years ago. Because I remember when they were doing it, but I just can't remember. My time flies. 5 years, Florida. So it might be 6 or 7 years. But anyhow, this is awesome stuff. Victor Marrero, wow, good deal. Navy is the best. Exactly, 2.75. Jesus, $800 a month, ladies and gentlemen. You wish you could have that. That's the way to do it. Real estate. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. You got to do it on Vanessa Comagate. Wait, didn't you put in an offer on Monday? What happened? Let us know. We're using the Columbus GA rental income to pay Margaritaville. Oh my, there he goes. See, he's being full transparent, just like I am around here with things too. I love it. He has that rental. We get $1,300 for the one in GA. So the $500 left will be Galaxy loan if we don't pay cash. Have it all figured out, buddy. There we go. You're not going to pay cash, my man. You're not going to pay cash for the Galaxy. There's no reason, because you don't have to. You have money coming in from multiple sources. So the $500 left, you're going to pay the remaining 100 and some. Yeah, your loan's going to be less than 500. That's for sure. Because you only owe like 105, I think it was, or 115 or whatever, and the property's worth like 300. I mean, so that's how you do it. There's the playbook, ladies and gentlemen. So you see what I'm saying? He's using asset money, rolling it out, $500 left over. Then he's bought his other property. Now, but though he has two properties, the one at Margaritaville, the one in GA, that one he says $1,300 a month. Okay. So what is that? $14,000 a year, let's say. And then the other one's 100. So he's doing like 115, 114 total annually revenues. I don't know what expenses are, but all I'm trying to say is he set himself up for now when he has his Conner Rock property, everything all pays for everything. No more additional money is going to have to come out of his pocket. So literally whatever he paid for the house, he's getting rent money. So that's getting repaid. Then whatever he bought the Margaritaville for, he's getting rent for that. That's being paid. Now, when he gets his Conner Rock online, whatever he does decide, I hope he decides on the loan, because I hate for somebody to pay 100 and something odd thousand in cash when you could be out here buying another property, waiting for that duffel bag of cash, because we know what's coming, Victor Marrero. So you should hold off on that cash. Make sure you have it ready, because it's going to have to be a second home type purchase where you're going to have to put down probably 30% again if you want to buy something. But all the money's coming in, so you're going to get approved. Your debt to income ratio is going to be right, so there won't be a problem. They'll just say, okay, he has the money. Oh yeah, at Victor Marrero, I'm looking forward to running that play. I have a relationship with NFCU. That's right, G Code 410. Actually, G Code, you need a relationship with a lot of things. Remember, 2.7. In fact, hold on. You know what? Just remember, people. Let me go here. Banks, credit unions, they change their rates all the time. All right. So we're going to go look right now. And this is what I was trying to say. He got 2.75 a few years back. Unfortunately, you may not be able to get 2.75 right now. I don't know what their rates are. Let's see if they, well, they have two. Oh, he's a VA, by the way. But look at here. Conventional fixed rate, 2.75, potentially still right now. Oh, man, I love that. I love that. I love that. All right. So now, Google mortgage. You guys know how we do this. It's real out here in the field, right? Guys that do this for a living, this is how we do things. We know what we're looking for. So here we go. 2.75, right? And here we are. I'm going to use we can't do this outside the United States. But anyhow, I'm going to use numbers inside the US. That's $469 a month for $115,000. If we were lucky enough to do international loans, we'd be golden. But anyhow, in America, so when we start talking about $400,000, $1,600 a month. We start talking about $250,000, $1,000 a month. This is why I'm an advocate of rental property, short-term rentals, because you can get $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month or higher versus getting rent for $2,500 a month or $3,000 a month, and then having to deal with tenant situations. And especially if you can get loans this low. And I'm actually shocked that they still have starting at $275. So it still is possible, G Code. I was beginning to think it wasn't possible. It does say start at. So whenever something says start at, that means they pretty much you're going to need a 740, 760 and up to get that 2.75. But hey, you can work on that. You can work on that. Yes, we put it in today. Beautiful. Vanessa Comagate, way to go. When do you think you'll get an answer? That is awesome. Proud of you. That's how you do it. Nothing to think about with real estate. Exactly. Definitely nothing. Here she goes again, ladies and gentlemen. She's making moves. That's what you should be doing here. All right. You don't want to be like a rapper. You don't want to be like a athlete. You don't want to be like an influencer. All right. You want to be stable, moving forward. And who cares if it takes you 10 years? Because at the end of 10 years, when you have $100,000 coming in, you can do whatever you want. Sit on your couch eating bonbons. Take first-class flights anywhere in the world if that's your thing. Go down and buy a supercar. It doesn't matter, okay? If that's your thing. But are you willing to put in the work? That's the question. All right? Be an investor. If you're going to make a lot of money or even a little bit of money, invest your money into something that creates more money. Take a risk, just small ones. All right, let's go. Hopefully I will hear something tomorrow. Yes, hopefully so. And hopefully it's not I won't even say it. We'll know on Friday how it went. G-Code 410. Yes, Navy Federal is my bank for everything. They don't have PMI regardless of the loan amount. What? Credit cards have no transfer fees. I love NFCU. Yes, NFCU has always been number one. All right. I don't even utilize Navy Federal. You know what's funny? For the first year, Navy Federal gave me codes to allow friends, family, or whoever to sign up. The last 2 years, they haven't given me any codes because I had all these people signing up for NFCU. It was hilarious. But I'm still, we're all good. Yes, we are Navy Feds as well. That credit union is awesome. Yeah, and the beauty of it is, Vanessa Comagate, let me know, have you ever seen a Navy Federal in California? But I'm driving here in the ATL, and all of a sudden one day I was like, drove by and saw Navy Federal Bank. I was like, wait a minute. I thought they were only in like Texas or something. So, but I've never seen one anywhere until I came to Atlanta. No, congrats yet, but we will see. I'm trying to stay positive. Yes, I agree. I'm trying to stay positive too. It's a war out here, especially since some people can get 2.75% loans. Jeez, that's almost like a guy saying I can get a 1% loan or a 0.5% loan. I mean, these guys are going to outbid you if they can. This is crazy. No congrats, but hey, you got to keep trying. You didn't give up. So that's a good thing right there. All right. So if anybody has any questions, you guys, you can always ask them. But tonight, only members of the channel with the icon can ask the questions. On Friday night, though, it's open to everybody. So you're going to want to be here because you can buy properties for $112,000. No credit check, no qualifying. You can buy, that's a 1-bedroom. You can buy 2 bedrooms for a little bit more, 159, 169 in complexes with security, with guards. It's gated with amenities. That's it, 159 or less. Yes, it's possible apparently February 24th through the 27th if you get to Punta Cana. But if you don't get to Punta Cana, we're trying to get Mr. Stasio to give us the deal. So we have it. So when they open up shop on the 24th, and some people are saying, I want that $1,000 reserve, that's mine for that extra $10,000 off or $15,000 or $20,000 off. That's what you want, ladies and gentlemen, right? We're trying to deliver that. So stay tuned. And of course, we'll be talking about other things besides real estate as well. All right. Now, like I was saying earlier, stop trying to be like a rapper, influencer, athlete. Be you. All right? Because they're not coming over here dropping any money in your lap. They're not calling up their banker friends saying, hey, man, get this guy a 2.75% loan. In fact, make sure he gets that, make sure he can put down 20% so he can get that property and don't check his credit and all that. That's not happening. You're still going to have to put in the work, ladies and gentlemen. And once you put in the work the right way, Victor Marrero is already illustrating to you himself. So even though I've told people for the last 3.5 years, but he's illustrating to you how the playbook goes. So you can be any place, anywhere, anytime on the planet. You never know when you find yourself in cool places, right? All right. Let's see here. Wait a minute. What did she say? I missed something. They have NFCU near LAX. Really? I didn't know that. Yes, Long Beach and Compton as well. So they're in Southern California market. No wonder they cut me off. They didn't need me anymore. Yes, 2.75%. No joke. Hawthorne too? Wow. That's amazing. I've never seen Navy Federal in SoCal. That's amazing. But then again, what are these places? Oh, yeah, I hung out in Hawthorne. I hung out in Long Beach. Nope, not in Compton. What's this other place? Hung out near LAX. I'm surprised I never ran into it. That's pretty sweet. Glad to hear this. All right, we're going to run into another promo. SSN Lifestyle. In fact, SSN Lifestyle pre-launch, ladies and gentlemen. Get in while you can. It's not like there's a cutoff or anything. But I guess I should put a link down below. Oh, wow. I found something else. Free Amazon FBA. Anybody that wants to do that, it's very lucrative, could be. I'm going to add a link for that down below. So you got your free $10 from Coinbase. Now I'm adding the others. Free Amazon FBA course, SSN Lifestyle Founders Club members. Well, actually, you don't have to be a Founders Club member. There's other memberships. We're launching March 1st. It's going to be awesome. All right. So again, 2 hours. Smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. All right. NFCU in Miami. Really? Jeez. I just never paid it. Actually, I don't even know what their color codes are. Nice. Victor, I love NFCU. Sidebar. SECU, yes, is in Maryland Credit Union, my number 2. They allow you to pull your entire credit card limit with no cash advance fee. Oh, my. G-Code just dropped a gem, ladies and gentlemen. G-Code just dropped a gem because a lot of people, when I used to talk about credit a lot, they would send me a message because I would be telling them that they could use their credit card to actually invest in assets. And they would ask me how, and I would say, well, it depends, because bottom line is only certain banks, credit unions would allow you to use 100% of your balance, rare, but I would always tell them use your convenience check to write a check. So now I find out SECU allows person to pull out their CC limit with no cash advance. That's amazing. That is awesome. That's a game changer. That could be a person's down payment on one of these pre-construction properties, whether it's in Miami, whether it's in Costa Rica. It doesn't matter. Whether it's in Punta Cana, whether it's in anywhere you want it to be, Philippines, Africa, doesn't matter. There's pre-construction all over the planet. Okay? I don't use them much because they aren't near to me. Exactly. Jeez, that's crazy. A client just got home approved 695 Equifax, 687. He's excited, but the creditor said it was NFCU card history pulled him through. Oh my. Oh my. I don't even have NFCU credit cards or nothing. I don't even actually really use them. And by the way, Victor Morero, they upped the amount. I went in for international. They said it's $25, I think it was, or 29. I can't remember. I was like, well, that's not a big savings. I was like, $14 is though. All right, Curtis Davis, don't forget DCU. They have a minimum loan, 1K to 2K for members with over 90 days active. Free loan money from DCU. And oh, by the way, since he brought it up, you guys are going to have my email address. It's a credit union. You can send me an email to support@stopstrugglingnow.com. And I can send you an invite because that's what it takes to sign up with DCU. All right. So there you go. And like I said, down below, let me see if I added it already. Yes, it's added. Free Amazon FBA course is down near the bottom, so you can check it out there. All right. SSN Lifestyle link is also down below in case you want to get that. All right. Get the Navy credit card, boss, and use it. They like activity. All right. I've never even really used Navy Federal at all. I was just trying to help people. when I was doing the credit stuff because people couldn't get in. So they gave me the friends code. So like I said, I was just getting as many people in. They gave me like 15, 25 the first year, 15 the second year, and then it dropped to 5, and then it went to 0. So I couldn't get anybody else in. What's funny, credit plus assets plus discipline makes you a success in real estate because you're trading time for cash flow. Exactly. So that's how you got to do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now let's see what else we got going on. I'm trying to think of, it's promo time. It's another video time. Let me see if this is the last one. Yes. Nope, this isn't the last one, but this is a longer one. So it'll give me some more time to get me something to eat. And I thank you guys for being here tonight. And I also thank you for your patience since I started late. But here we go with some more fun and games. When you work hard, you play hard, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a little fun. Work hard, play hard. You can't be all making all this money and not having some fun, right? Spend some time out there. So that's what you do. That's just giving you some examples. I guess I'll give you guys something else. There's going to be a new one of these coming out next week because I actually had some video of some, not video, but some photos that I found. Even an interesting photo shoot. It's going to be very interesting. What's funny? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you have any questions because I'm about to wrap this up. It's 2 hours, 9 minutes in, and we had a very good discussion this evening. And again, Don't be like rappers. Don't be like athletes. Don't be like influencers. Invest, ladies and gentlemen. You need passive income. That is what we're talking about in 2022. How are you going to get passive income? Well, start at $1 at a time. Even if you said, hey, you know what? I need to save up. Save up $1,000, save up 2,000, next 5, next 10, if you can. And there's always more than one way to do something. So again, told you about my cousin calling me up. There's some people right now that may be in the business of trying to do multifamily property rentals for millions of dollars that they know somebody, and they're sitting there saying, I can't do it because I don't have the $250,000, the $300,000 down. Well, that's why you're supposed to hit me up, because I actually have people that know people where they can get the funding. All right. So this is the kind of thing that you can do here in the SSN Nation. Something is attainable. Whatever your dream is, it's attainable. It's just that you sometimes might need to know somebody, especially when it comes to large sums of money. All right. Especially when it comes to investing. So not everybody can pull out $300,000 out of their pocket to put down for a $1.2 million property or something, right? So that's how it works. So then you say, hey, Eric, what do you think about this? And then somebody, investor, is going to come in and say, hey, man, we'll give you the $300,000, but we want like 12% return, interest only, for a year, because we love the numbers and it makes enough money. So you're going to pay us and this and that, and then you'll give us back that 12% on our money, because right now that $300,000 is sitting in the bank earning like less than 1%. So that's why there's people available that will take these deals, short-term deals, because that's the way they sit there and say, okay, I'll make $36,000 profit, $3,000 a month. And then I get my money back at a year. And if I don't get my money back, then guess who gets the property? So those are the kind of things that a lot of people, they're out here looking for real estate, but then they turn it away because they're like, well, I can't afford $2 million. I can't do that. And oh, by the way, you guys don't want to miss Friday either, because we're going to be talking about a little bit more than this. Oh, and Mr. Estacio just hit me up. But first, I'm going to tell you, you don't want to miss Friday, because we got a condominium project here in Atlanta that by then I'm hoping I've talked to the other family member that has something to do with this. And I'm going to find out if these things are $10,000, $7,000, $12,000, because if they are, ring of fire is happening also on these, because that means we can get some properties in a condominium project that's up and coming that they're rehabbing. And now we have revenues that could be coming in, more passive income. It's going to be lovely. That is the whole goal of SSN Lifestyles, to have members who are members and also having passive income streams coming through. You're going to be like, who does this? No other company does this other than Crowd Fund Rise. And I'm not even going to say his name, the other guy. But they want you to give them $5,000, $10,000, and then ship you $5,000 a month, and then sell the property whenever they feel like it. We're not trying to do that little bit kibbles and bits stuff right there, because most people don't even have $1,000 to put in. And so they have people putting in $1,500, and then they're getting 5% on their money, when all they would have had to do was just go to the stock market and buy a dividend stock that earns 8, 9, 10, 12%. You would earn more money than them guys. And they're holding your money. It's not liquid either. So all I'm trying to say is we're not doing that. SSN Lifestyle, we're giving you some opportunities that's going to come, and you can opt in or opt out. You don't have to. It's not mandatory. So you opt out, fine. If you opt in, fine. But those people opting in, you're getting passive income. That's it. I'm not doing this other Fundrise and all that BS, right? We're not doing it that way. If the project says it earns $10,000 a month, it's split up amongst everybody. The $10,000 a month split up based on your investment percentage, just like it should be. It shouldn't be like I'm holding your money and I'll pay you out when I sell the property. They're just making money off your money again. That's crazy. No, SSN Lifestyle. This is how we do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Being connected to banks or creditor matters. Exactly, Mr. Financial, saying it right. The deal has to be tight. You borrow at 6%, but make 12 to 15% back a year. Exactly. Perks. That's right, Vanessa Kamagate. That's how we have to do it. All right. Let's see here. I think this is going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. If you have anything else you want to discuss this evening, put it down below in the comments after this video is over. And I have to do something else. I'm trying to find out if I can do this. Oh, yes, I can still do this. There was no trailer earlier today put in. So I'm putting in a trailer now. And in fact, I have to put in the trailer SSN Lifestyle because I was talking about it tonight more than usual. All right. So Friday night, Mr. Estacio is going to be here live. He's going to talk about these properties, 112,000, 159, 169,000 for a 3 or 4 bedroom. He just now hit me up. The 3 bedroom is 1,336 square feet. The 4 bedroom is only 1,500 square feet inside Ziba, but that's $159,000 for a 1,300 square foot villa. That's a 3 bedroom, and I don't know if it's 3.5 bath, but we'll talk about that on Friday if it's still available. And then he's got the 4 bedroom that's 1,500, and I believe it was 6 or 1,536 square feet. Still not big enough, because if I'm going to do SSN Lifestyle, it's got to be bigger than that. All right. Even though it's 4 bedrooms, even though we can sleep 10 people, which is the standard that we're looking for, now I have to consider 4 bedrooms at the beach or 4 bedroom villa inside Vista Cana. That's a very tough one. And the beach is going to cost $60,000 or $70,000 more. So the question is, which one's going to have more value? And right now, I think the beach is going to have more value because it's all inclusive. And it has 4 restaurants there now, which wasn't known last year. And they have other amenities like the basketball court and tennis courts. Those weren't on tap either. And there's something else that they said too, and I might as well tell everybody. Over by the beach, they were talking about last year that there's going to be a golf course. So far, that has not materialized. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's what they told me. So I'm letting you guys know right now. That's something that you'll have to ask if you're interested at the beach. All right. So we're going to wrap it up. Being connected to banks, perks, perks, perks. Okay. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for being here once again. I appreciate everybody that has the icon next to their name and being members of the channel. I appreciate your patience this evening, for I was about 10 minutes late. I want to thank everybody for that and still being here and still helping out and giving out this valuable information. Vanessa Comagate, Professor Auntie Val, Victor Marrero, Curtis Davis, otherwise known as Chili Davis. Go check him out, and on his YouTube channel. And everybody else who chimed in, Moses Tillman, everybody who chimed in and contributed to this evening, the SSN Nation way, where we're helping everybody. And we have nothing to be mad at anybody about. No question. You can ask any question. It will be answered. And we're fortunate enough to have investors in the house from all different types of things. So if you want to invest in something besides real estate and want to invest in a business and have a question, you can be on the Monday and Friday calls if you're not a member and ask the questions. You'll get answers. Somebody here is going to know about it. We have a community here that has a vast array of knowledge and have done things, and that's awesome. So I want to thank everybody for all of their input and their commitment and everything with the SSN Nation and Professor Auntie Val. Once again, much love, the strength and support. I love it. Thank you so much. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. It's not as easy as it sounds. That's the first thing that somebody always says. When I sit there and I say, hey, you can do this real estate investing, you can do this. And then somebody will say, oh, no, it's harder than that. It's easier. It's easier. It's not as easy as it sounds. And I'm sitting there like, what are you talking about? It's not as easy as it sounds. If I tell you you need $1,000 to reserve a condo, and then I tell you the condo is $50,000, and they're saying you need 10% more or 10% down, so you need another $4,000 to complete your 10%. And then they tell you it's $750 per month. What's hard? There's no credit check, no qualifying. What's so hard about that? Of course, you need the money, but I'm missing the obstacle. Okay? When somebody says, "Hey Eric, I found a $3 million apartment complex. I don't have the money." And then I say, send me the financials. And then I say, hey, somebody can actually fund this for you or give you your down payment. They want 12%. What's so hard about this? Not that hard. When I say there's a free Amazon FBA course down below, exactly what it is, you can study up on Amazon FBA. All right. Just like Andy Ortiz did. He's off to the races. I'm not saying he used that course, but he signed up with Amazon FBA. He's doing Amazon and he has revenues coming in daily. But there's a free course down below in the description. What's so hard about it? Because you got to read? Start thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen. It's real up in here. You can't be success. You can't be a superstar by being lollygagging. All right? If you want to be a superstar, you're going to have to push the pedal to the metal and go for it. It's a risk. We don't win them all. Regardless of what all these people tell you, they don't win them all. No investor wins them all. We try to win them all. We try to do our due diligence. We try to understand what's going on, but all investments don't work out. That's just the nature of investing. But that should not stop you because nobody's coming to save you, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have any money coming in. All right? So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.